Let's check out if we're streaming okay here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ah, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's check it out once more. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. Greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre, and yes, I'm streaming rather late tonight. Didn't really plan to be quite honest with you, but yeah, I haven't really done it, I think, within the past day or two or whatever, so I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stream. I'm not going to be too loud, though, because of the fact it is late, and my girlfriend is in bed, but yeah, I don't want to be too rambunctious and crazy, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stream some Agents of Mayhem. And yeah, we're going to see exactly what type of chaos we can get into involving this. I was actually thinking about streaming the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2 tonight, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and stick with this. It has a little bit more action going for it. Even though the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2 does have action going for it, I still don't want to stream that at press time, honestly. So let's see here. Alrighty. And we are visited by Loki the dog. So I guess he's gonna come and check out the stream. But yeah, so since the last time I was here with you guys, I actually had gotten quite a few other agents, and so yeah. This guy in particular's name is Oni, and he's probably one of my favorite ones that I like to have on there. Yeah, he just has a silenced pistol, but he seems like he's a pretty badass and happening kind of cat. But let's see here. Requirements. Master Programmer. So basically requires one of the following agents. Oh, I need her at level 10. It's kind of funny. The two that... the first three that you start out with don't really seem like they're just starter agents. They don't really seem like they're too up to par with me. Haven't really used them any. But all the other ones that you managed to get into your party seem like they're a hell of a lot more interesting, honestly. Only here for a minute. Came to say hi, Pixel Gamer Girl, and see some of the game fast. See some of the game fast. Okie dokie. Yeah, no problemo. Welcome, greetings, and salutations, Pixel Gamer Girls. And, or actually, I know there's only one of you right now. The other one is in bed. Let's see here. I'm going to start with, since I was talking about Oni earlier, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with her. Oh, by the way, this is one of the other agents that I ended up getting recently. She's pretty much a badass roller derby chick, and she rolls around on roller skates, obviously, and has a freaking chain gun for a weapon. So, yeah, definitely, I think we'll go ahead and start with her instead. We'll start with her mission. She seems like she's pretty entertaining, so, and yeah, I have her in my party at the moment, and then actually one of the skins I unlocked for her is an America outfit, so yeah, definitely went ahead and put that on her. And Oni ended up changing his outfit as well. I think I really, really want to unlock this one, the Ring Bearer. It just kind of has that Lord of the Rings vibe somewhat to it. He just looks really badass, and I really want to unlock this one too. It's just like he's covered in blood and just went through like a freaking war. This is really funny though, because he looks like the freaking Joker. So yeah, but his standard one is pretty awesome. His outfits are probably some of the main ones that I can say that I honestly like, because all the other ones from the other characters, it seems like most of them are just kind of like palette swaps with different colors, you know. So, but anyways, this is the only one that I'm dealing with at the moment. So we'll go ahead and jump on out with these guys and go take on this quest.
Anyone care to bet on our bodyguard?
Get ready, people.
The faster we get going, the faster we kill Legion.
And yeah, the other guy that I have on my team there, he's like this soccer kind of guy. So soccer is kind of like within his character somewhat, but he's pretty badass because his weapon can change from a shotgun to a rifle. and the thing that he wears on him can deal out this massive electrical charge, and it can give different debuffs to enemies, and as well as end up putting in different slots in his ability slots to where he can shoot out like this massive energy explosion towards his enemies instead of it being like a big dome kind of thing. So yeah, that's one of the main standouts of this game, is just the agents, and I love doing that. I love doing that so much. I love having those cars. Just anytime I end up summoning my car, just runs through every other car in existence. One of the things that I can say that kind of upsets me about the game is the fact that it has a lack of music, and there's no licensed music either. They had that in the other Saints Row games, or at least a couple of them, to my knowledge. So I really wish that they had some in here. I just think it would be, really good, because there's hardly much music. There she is, old Daisy.
Daisy? Daisy, that you?
Hold on. Chastity? Chastity Belter?
Yeah, it's me. Your friend Friday patched me in.
What the hell is up, girl?
Look, it's about Legion.
Oh, shit. You haven't joined them, have you, Chaz?
Ha. No. They hit Chicago.
They... Friday!
Yes?
Find me a Legion target.
Come on, girl.
Any in particular?
Anything. Fuck! Everything!
Fuck up some Legion vehicles. The other one is to get a goddamn deep dish. She has permanent haste and can do massive damage to cars. R3.
Daisy, look, don't do anything stupid.
Is revenge stupid? Oh, Chaz, because if it is,
Dang it. I keep pressing
I'm
down.
about to become a fucking moron!
God, I knew your temper. I wish I'd never told you.
Never told me?
Yeah, you're always angry, acting out.
Are you seriously giving me shit right now?
I really wish that I could just summon my vehicle. There's no reason for me to just... Well, actually there is. Seems like I got some pretty good speed going on for me, knowing I'm almost coming towards my enemy here. Right around the corner. Oh, dang, that a girl. Holy shit balls.
Daisy, you cannot continue this. I mean, think of the costs to the city. You have infrastructure repair, debris removal, corpse disposal.
Fuck this city, Friday. And fuck corpse disposal.
She's a lively one, that's for sure. She's a little firecracker, I must say. I love it. I love the explosions in this game,
Daisy,
man.
what's going on? You're gonna kill yourself if you keep on like this.
Your friend is right, Daisy. You must stop.
Crystal.
There's recklessness, and then there's this.
And for those who don't know, those crystals, when you get 10 of them, you can actually create a core that you put into, like, one of the main
Daisy,
abilities
babe, you gotta stop.
of your
Didn't want
characters.
you lashing out. Why did you tell me, Chaz? Why?
Because I want you to come home.
Come home? Come home?
I miss you, babe. I miss us.
I don't have time for this, Chaz!
Well, we obviously see what side of the fence she's playing on. With that. Let's see. Looks like she's got, like... like these just ringy halo things just around. It almost has like this 1970s feel to me, or something like something they would have on bell-bottom jeans or something. Dang. She seems like she really doesn't even need a car if she could actually have that constantly happening for her with having haste on her like that. That's like the first time I think that... No, this isn't the first time. I've streamed late at night before. I was just thinking about me streaming before in the past, and I know I've done it late before, but I just haven't done it really late in a while. But honestly,
Look,
I
I'm
might...
sorry. I'm sorry I told you. Sorry I messed all this up. I just wanted you to know what happened.
I might actually start streaming some at night.
Goodbye, Daisy.
Maybe.
Yeah. Bye. There.
That exchange between you and your friend, you were awful harsh.
Yeah, I know. That part of my life is over, Friday. I'm doing this now, saving the world. My past isn't a scab I like to pick at.
I see. Well, you certainly showed Legion a thing or three. How do you feel now?
Yes.
I don't know.
Come on.
I feel kinda empty right now.
Oh, I opened it right at the last moment, apparently? As I was mentioning before, I think I may actually start streaming at night. One reason being the fact that I'm getting something worked out with me with a different job, and if things can go like I hope they can, they may end up putting me working earlier in the day maybe, so I wouldn't be able to stream as early in the day as I had been before. So we'll just have to see what'll happen with that. Let's see, quick pass. Cools your guns, fortify, temporary haste, ram enemies for high damage. Lasts longer than her other special gadgets. Well, that works. That's good. Ooh, a new weapon skin. The Carnage Attacker. I think I like that America outfit. I like the outfit on her, but maybe I also like the America skin as well. Let's see here. Gadgets. Kick out the chains. Ram enemies, knock back in damage. Shockwave. Fortify, temporary hasten. Ram enemies for high damage. Last longer. Well, what the heck, I reckon I'll stick with that. I'll give that a shot. I'll try it out at least and see how it goes. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty. Inventory I never check because there's really no reason to. Not to my knowledge anyways. Okay, let's see what's next up for the other missions here. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with Oni this time. Alright. Another mission start location. Jump in the car. Get out of my dreams. Get into my freaking car. Okay. Alrighty.
I hope you can handle this much horsepower.
Alright, oh yes. I love the explosions. Especially when it's mixed in with the milky, neon, colory goodness. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that looks like another one of the other... oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
More fools rushing to their death.
Yeah, that's probably one of those outposts, or Legion. Let's see here. Another reason that I kind of want to stream at night is it just seems like it's just nice and quiet and dead, you know. Seems like everything is okay, but it's just the fact that, you know, people are driving outside and going to work and going here and going there, which, I mean, I don't think you guys can hear any of that or nothing like that. You know, people are working and whatnot, moving around during the day. So, I don't know, I guess it just kind of seems like it's a bit more laid back and easy to just go ahead and do it at night. But I may end up doing that at that point. I can't find freaking Eclipse glasses everywhere, or anywhere. Well, you know what, man? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and watch it on, like, NASA. I guess NASA may have a YouTube channel or something, and I could just look at it on there. You know, just see the eclipse on that. That way I won't, like, have my eyes melt from my skull. They also tell you not to have your pets outside during that time either.
He has surrounded himself with legion hoodlum trash. I shall leave you to do what you do best.
I will kill them all.
Exactement.
So yeah, Pixel Gamer Girl.
Are you coming for me?
My daddy is a businessman. He always wears a suit.
My daddy's a
He
businessman.
says dressing nice shows you take pride in your job.
Nagata.
I thought we Yakuza had a code. Then again, I suppose you broke it when you killed our Oyubun and the many others.
When I start a job, I finish it.
Oh, is that a threat? Ha! Well, do your best.
Some daddies go to the same office every day. My daddy says the whole world is his office.
Oh wow.
That's why he is away a lot. He goes lots of places and he meets lots of people.
Nagata, are you up there?
Hey, come in, come in.
Let's see. Got two eyes, maybe keep one closed. If you do that, you're going to end up looking like that dude on Game of Thrones that ended up losing his eye, but he has the ability to use fire magic. It's like a fire mage. Fire. You can actually have that exact same power in the Game of Thrones game, too. I believe the RPG that didn't get too much of a reception, which, I mean, I hadn't finished it, but I liked it.
Some people he worked with do not play fair. They are liars, and they steal. And sometimes they are mean. My daddy says his job is to make them be mad.
Oh, my thingy's going down. Oh yeah, Pixel Gamer Girls, like I was mentioning before, I know you have a cat,
All
so
names for my death list.
make sure it's not outside during the eclipse tomorrow. Don't want them looking up into the sun. Eating other live streams from friends. Yeah, I kind of think maybe it's just a little bit better for me to do it at night because I guess I don't know if some people can hear people driving by outside sometimes or not, and I don't want to feel like I have to yell and get tired from talking to people.
He says you give them two choices. Be nice or get punished.
So it's just best if I do it at night when people are either sleeping or at home, and that way I don't have to risk that and I can actually talk at more of a softer level. But anytime that my girlfriend isn't asleep or you know, if she's up and about and I'm streaming, yeah, I'll go ahead and get wild and crazy. But I'm just keeping it at a moderate level. Oh shit balls. I know it's crazy to just to have like one of your favorite characters
Most of the time, Daddy says they pick nuts.
be a guy with a silenced
I asked
pistol,
him,
but
what happens if they get punished? Do you give them a time out?
a time out? Yeah, probably get your head chopped off. I don't really know how long the eclipse is supposed to last tomorrow. Some people said 3 minutes, other people said 15 minutes. I have no clue. I know I'm just going to be inside during that time period because I don't have
Daddy
the...
must have thought that was real funny because he laughed. Then he said something like that.
Let's see. I don't have the, I don't have any of the glasses, so yeah. Well, I guess the cat just goes outside at its own risk then. At least you tried to be a good daddy and didn't let him go outside. It's like, hey son, I tried to tell you, but you didn't listen, and now you're blind. Or something. I don't know what type of ramifications it'll have on pets. I mean, obviously, I don't know if they'll just make them go blind, or it'll mess with their eyesight, and then they won't be able to see as good as they used to, or what. So, yeah. Usually, I take Loki out probably about around 2:30 or so, but not if the eclipse is going to be showing up around like I think it was like between 2:30 and 2:45 or something. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not jinxing it and be like, yeah, this is the time it's going to happen, when it could probably end up happening even sooner than that. And then, oh, Loki is out there and he might end up looking up towards the sky and oh my god. Yeah, so definitely don't want that happening to him.
For my family!
For my family! In the back of the head. Yeah, fall off and die. You fall off and die. That's what you do. Holy shit balls. Yeah, people are gonna go and stare at it because it's like, ooh, the moon is in front of the sun, you know. Actually, I had been, as long as I've been on Earth, I actually had been around for 1 or 2 eclipses, I believe, and obviously it didn't really seem like it was too much of a big deal. It seems like the only time there was ever any real eclipses had been at night, I think, or something. I don't know. Science eludes me at the moment. But the other times, or once or twice, I think, was during the day. And I think that when I was younger, I don't know if I saw it on, I think I saw it on TV. I don't ever recall looking up briefly at the sky to see what it was about or what it was. Maybe that's one, if I did, if I can recall that, then that might be one reason why I wear glasses today. Which I really wish I didn't have to wear glasses. I actually tried to wear contacts at one point, and it wasn't working for me, man. I tried 15 minutes to try to get those suckers in my eyes, and my eyes weren't having it. It was aggravating as piss. I guess my eyes are just small or something, because I was in there, and the woman who was talking to me, she's like, you may have small eyes. I was like, well, hell. I was like, just give me some glasses in if I have small eyes, if I can't fit them in there, because it wasn't doing it for me. Oh, you're talking about Cuphead? Yeah, Cuphead is supposed to be out on PC and Xbox One. I'm pretty sure at some point it's going to end up showing up maybe on PlayStation 4. I just kind of feel like maybe that might happen. Everybody wants to go and talk about, you know, some exclusives staying on the Xbox platform, but hell, the way Microsoft is nowadays, I wouldn't be damn surprised at all if Gears of War and Halo and whatnot ended up coming over to PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, for God's sakes. I mean, because I've already heard about Dead Rising 4 coming to PlayStation 4. I mean, I'm hoping that's still going to happen, but I've heard about it occurring, but if it doesn't, then oh well. Doesn't matter, I beat it once.
You may succeed in cutting off my head, but mine is just one among many.
Yeah, it's called Cuphead, and it's almost like basically a bunch of boss fights.
Those that are left. Your wife and
King's body around.
What? Nagata!
The men who came for me and mommy are bad men. They are mean. So I know someday daddy will come and make them be nice or get punished. That is what daddy does. It is his job.
That little girl sounded creepy as piss. Yeah, I've heard the game for Cuphead is actually kind of short too, which is kind of crazy. I mean, the game ain't even out yet, and people are already talking about, oh, it's short. It's just like a bunch of boss fights. I'm like, whatever, man. Just when the daggum game comes out, then we'll see what's going on with it. People want to draw conclusions way too friggin' early on some things. Jesus. Oh. 60% chance to inflict blind upon the enemy. Nice. 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. In 7 days you will die. Need to do an RPG in that art style. Dude, I would buy the shit out of that if they made RPG in like the 1920 setting. I would buy the shit out of it. Holy crap. Alright, gadgets. Rule breaker, inflict blind. 60% chance. Alright, let's see how that goes. Just ability range, status effect duration, expansion amount, weak point damage, that's a squad. I'll just do this since I ended up putting some in those other ones. There's none of the other ones there. Alright, let's see, other missions. I will go ahead and that's crazy. Let's see. Throw an allegiance against favorite football team. Help a claim 1/4 mile. Races. Destroy car bombs sent to blow up his beloved Rutsheim. I guess that's how you say it. Players. We'll see how that one goes. Alrighty. I always press down when I'm supposed to press up. Yeah, knock those cars out of the way. I love that so much. That is hilarious. Nah, man, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't even know where to begin to deal with that. I know you've been having PC problems for sure, but I don't know. I don't think I could probably pull off the raw manliness.
The streets will run red with their blood.
That's crazy. Alright.
Redguard, we got word that the footy team you like is in trouble.
This time, you must tell me more.
Apparently Legion's planning on car bombing the hotels where the team's staying. I'd send you after him, but this is pretty much a
Nice
suicide
car,
mission.
For this time, I would die under 1,000 knives.
Do you think this vehicle
Jellyfish when it comes to negotiating. I can negotiate fine to try to keep my patience
You're going to have to ram them.
and talk sometimes, but it really depends on what it is. I've never lost my patience when it comes to dealing with like customer service, for example, except for one time, and that actually ended up happening before I moved. My grandmother actually ended up calling the cable and internet provider because I was planning on moving soon, like the next week. And you know, when it comes to her and technology, it's like night and day. You know, it's very how it usually is with older folks and technology. And that's not a knock on older folks. It's just who they are and the way their generation is and whatnot and how they were brought up. That's not a knock at all. But the thing is that she called to tell them.
Well, it seems Legion placed a dark matter energy core right into the city, and now it's sucking everything into it. You may want to destroy that device soon.
Yeah, they it had to deal with her just getting the internet there and the cable there cut out because she was going to a new provider, just to cut those out the next Monday. Well, it wasn't the next Monday.
Gravity
it was like
thing
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wow, look
Hang
at
on.
it. Seems to be shielded from attacks, though. Try taking out those tall pylons on the floating platforms. And please don't get sucked into it. I'm pretty sure that would be bad.
There it is. But you know, you can reconsider.
Sharp-eyed, stout-heart, curse the opposition.
But what I was saying was, oh shit balls.
Ach, meine Güte. That was a close one.
Oh, that
Lad, you're
sucks.
alive! The next car is waiting for you. If you want it.
No, red car. Do not call that car.
What the hell am I doing? Or what the hell's going on? There isn't one that's coming here. What the piss? Need an agent with a shield buster to complete this outpost. Well, why are they giving me this guy then? Unless I ended up running from one to... Oh, there it is. I got stuck on the damn frickin' car geometry of another frickin' car. Son of a
I should
bitch.
not have to remind you. There are weapons and there are vehicles. And vehicles are not weapons.
But what I was saying was, when she called him,
Anything can be a weapon.
they stopped friggin' talking.
No. Do not twist my words. Ricard, I ask you to
Okay, I'm gonna finish what I'm friggin' saying. Basically what had happened was that when she wanted to get it cut off, they ended up taking the internet, they moved it down to the lowest possible speed that you could have, and they also ended up taking some channels away from her current cable lineup. That is not what she said. She said, I wanted it cut out the next week on that Monday. I don't know how freaking hard that is to comprehend. And I was like, okay, me being the tech guy in the home, you know, and my grandmother just, you know, she doesn't know hide no hair from what an Ethernet cable is, or what a mouse is, or maybe even a keyboard for that matter. God bless her. I said, all right, I'll go ahead and call him and talk to him about it. Well, I didn't call him. I just got online and started chatting with him. They moved me around to I don't know how many freaking departments. I have no idea how many departments they sent me to, but they put me in a circle probably about twice, and I was getting really pissed off. So it finally came to a point where I'm like, no, I was like, the main thing is if this person would have given her name and given it to my grandmother, or if my grandmother would have asked, or really if my grandmother would have got me on the phone with her at the time and I found out who the person was, I could say, connect me with the person we were talking to so we can rectify this, instead of you taking me around in circles constantly. Basically, it boiled down to the point to where I just had to go ahead and say, all right, I'm upgrading my internet and my cable. You know, we were already there, but considering the fact they went through the whole rigmarole and looked through everything, it had to boil down to a point where, okay, well, you know, we're just going to have to upgrade your package now, and your price is going to be this month, each month. Do you want that? I'm like, yes, you know. I was tired of screwing around with it. I was like, we'll just go ahead and just do it like that, because that's basically what it boiled down to happening. You know, so really, she should have had me on the phone with her to deal with that, but they had took me around in circles, and I was just really starting to feel like, because I had to freaking repeat myself every damn time they sent me to a different department. So obviously I'm going to be pissed off, and especially when they send me back to the same damn department again and send me in a loop about 2 times. But anyways, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that anymore. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that again in the future when it deals with that. Yeah, I don't have the shield breaker thingy, but I don't really care. If I can blow up the car, I'll blow up the car. Because it says blow up another car, so freaking be it. Dadgummit, you asshole, that would figure. Well, I guess because of the fact that they end up, you know, calling and figure that it's you, that they're going to end up getting hung up on, or they're going to say something to them, or whatever, I don't know. Get after them about something like, we talked to you about this before, blah, 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 I don't know. Oh, crap.
Red card!
Next car, please.
No, next car!
There we go.
Ashmate, anybody ask Carr what he thinks? Carr, how does this mission make you feel?
Oh,
I may not have a nervous system as such, but this incessant exploding is traumatic all the same.
I guess I'm supposed to blow up.
Carr a psychological trauma.
I guess I'm supposed to blow up, honestly. I think that other shield breaker thing was just for the...
sacrifice for the greatest pushback organization in the world.
Oh shit.
Once again, my pleas fall on deaf ears.
Run time!
Red card, you there, lad?
Run this time! Run this time! Run this time! Che vale. Well, I hope you are both happy. I am filing a report. Those cars are coming out of your salaries. Note my budget, Red Card.
20% larger rifle clip, 20% faster to reload. Oh, nice. German bomber. That looks a little soccer sticker on there. Oh man, I tell you what. Honestly, Game of Thrones had a really good episode tonight. I thought, especially the way that it ended. I really liked that too. I thought it was awesome. Not giving any spoilers here for anybody who sees this, you know, or anybody who happens to jump in. I'm not getting into a discussion about it since it just aired tonight. So let's see here. But I really do have something I want to say about SummerSlam. I don't know if any of you guys actually watch wrestling, but I definitely got something that I want to say about it. And that's the fact that I feel that Brock Lesnar needs to get out of the WWE. He doesn't belong there anymore. He doesn't belong in pro wrestling anymore. The fact of the matter is that main event tonight was a good main event. It was, but the outcome was bullshit, and this is why. This is why. The fact is that the match was going good. Everything was fine. Well, considering the fact that Brock is just like a main event attraction, the man probably, I'm going to go ahead and say this so I can get this out of the way, the man probably is just like sitting in his vacation homes watching Raw and SmackDown when he should be participating on there and he's not. And here it is, he's in the match, and all of a sudden Braun Strowman puts him through 2 tables. Oh wow, let's bring out the paramedics so we can get Brock, the quote-unquote beast, put him on a stretcher and then wheel him backstage. Yeah, okay. Well, meanwhile, you end up having the real athletes that are out there duking it out, putting on a good match. Meanwhile, Brock is taking a siesta backstage, probably having Paul Heyman give him a hand job to wake him up so he can actually go back out there and start fighting again, which he eventually does. And of course, he ends up winning the match, which I think is just bullshit, because here it is, this guy who only shows up for main events and once in a blue moon on Raw or SmackDown to promote the event that he's going to be in. And it seems like any match that he's in is either number 1, it ends really soon, or number 2, Brock takes a freaking nap, and then he finally just all of a sudden gets this Super Saiyan ability to just pop up and then just start defeating people, and then he manages to wrench the title away again. Honestly, either Braun or Samoa Joe should have won the title tonight. I didn't see Roman winning it, but Roman should actually get back with the Shield again, because with what happened with Dean and Seth tonight, them winning the tag team titles, both of them were wearing red and black. Roman was wearing red and black tonight, so I'm wondering if something will happen dealing with that whole situation of them forming together as the Shield again. So I don't really know, but that main event tonight, even though it was a good one, the outcome was bullshit, and Brock needs to leave WWE. He needs to take his pea-headed ass and go back to MMA, because he doesn't belong in WWE. He doesn't. His wrestling ability nowadays is shit compared to what it used to be. And I don't think he belongs in WWE anymore. Hell, he's hardly there as it is. Did I say go back to WWE? I meant go back to MMA. I don't know why I said WWE. I meant he needs to go back to MMA and get out of WWE. Let somebody actually have the title that's going to be on the show every freaking week.
Jewel, Legion has discovered your father's hiding place for the rest of his research files.
How do you know this?
Several Legion reports still find their way to me from time to time. The point is, I suggest you head to the TTX immediately.
Of course, Persephone. Why would my father's research be at the expo?
Umberto.
Damn it, did it again.
Uploaded a copy of his research into the computer system, which runs the entire TTX building. He never thought anyone would find it in such a strange place.
Finally, some of the agents are getting their own damn
Then how did
vehicles.
Legion find it?
A member of my former ministry discovered it and is paying several Pride troopers to get it for her. If you reroute the data back to the Ark, she will get nothing.
A member of Gluttony? Good thing you still keep tabs on
Badass
them.
car though.
This is certainly a unique looking car, isn't it?
Oh.
Let me guess. That traitorous woman sent one of her new pets to stop me.
You're after my father's work. That makes this between us now.
So you're the Bellini girl. That will make taking this research so much more enjoyable.
Remember to interrupt their hack and reroute the data.
Un momento.
Now protect the console until the transfer is complete.
Oh
That
god,
should be
one of
easy
these.
enough.
What are you doing? I'm paying good money for those files. That information belongs in our archives.
Those files belong to my father, not in Legion's hands.
You and your father waste the information in there, just like Pride has done.
You heal up my little thingy.
Yes!
There we go. Heal, heal, heal. Is the game any good? Andy, greetings and salutations and welcome to the stream. Honestly, yes it is. I really do like it. I'm enjoying it a lot. This has been one of the main games that I've been playing. There's been, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick review here. There's been a whole lot of backlash about it. There's been positive reviews, there's been negative reviews. Personally, for me, I'm in the positive camp. I really do like how you can level up your agents, how you can go and get them different abilities and different stat boosts and things like that. The third-person shooting is really good. It's a colorful game. It's got a lot of wit to it. It's got a lot of humor to it and all that. And it's kind of funny to me. Some people are like, oh, well, we can't get down with all the sophomore humor and whatnot and toilet humor that's in this game. Yet these are some of the same people that played the previous Saints Row games and reviewed those, and now they're bitching about this one. You can't please, I swear to God, you can't please everybody with this stuff. But the fact is I'm honestly really liking it. I'm enjoying it. I really do think that people need to go and look at some gameplay footage. I saw an hour before I actually picked up the game, and I really did like what I was seeing. People really need to go and look at some video footage and check it all out and see if it really is for them. Because personally, for me, I'm really digging it. I really do hope that something happens where we can get a sequel.
The transfer is halfway done.
But yeah, I mean, I think people just put way too much faith in reviews nowadays instead of just pretty much just kind of deciding for themselves. You know, it's okay to listen to friends or some other reviews and whatnot, you know, but just the fact that, I mean, I hate it when it seems like just they put way too much faith in the reviews that they end up hearing.
We almost have all the files.
Oh yeah, it definitely is for sure. It's got some real interesting agents. They had some interesting weapons, some interesting abilities and maneuvers and whatnot. One of the things I can say is I wish that there was some more okay, I gotta get my turret out here, or whatever it is, a little explosive thingy. I really want there to be more music in the game. There isn't any licensed music, which kind of sucks, but I mean, like it was in the other games, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty friggin' awesome, honestly. And the open world has its activities and whatnot, but in a way, it kind of seems like the open world is just seems a tad empty, just a bit. Even though there is various other activities to take on, but a lot of people had talked about how it seems like some things about it are really repetitive in a sense, and I mean I can understand where they're coming from with that. I can, but it hasn't been enough to cause me to give up on it. I keep going through with it, and I'm going to see it through to the end for sure. Because I mean, what does it seem like? What game nowadays doesn't? I mean, what game in general doesn't have some kind of sense of repetitive things inside of them sometimes?
It would be my pleasure.
You think you work for some sort of saint? Persephone will disappoint you just as she did me.
I have no illusions about who Persephone is and what she has done. But it's what she is doing now which makes me follow her.
Then remain the fool you are, believe.
Charge up my little turret. My little turd rant. And another thing that's crazy about this game is it has 15 difficulty modes. 15! I started on the second to lowest one. I did start on the normal difficulty, but it was kind of getting just a little too challenged for me even on normal. But this one seems like a right balance for me until I can level up a good bit, I think. Because I eventually want to see what it's like to go to the hardest difficulty, but you have to reach level 20 or 25, I think, before that can happen. So...
Big banana time!
Overload, that's probably one of the best things about Jewel is being able to have little
wasn't so
machines
hard.
work for you. As long as you can heal them.
Once again, my father's work is safe. Grazie, Persephone.
Of course, ma chérie Jewel. Of course.
Alright. Let's see here. Eye catcher. Deploy recall turret, draws enemy attention, and becomes temporarily involved. Oh, nice. Deploy turret first if it is not in the field and is deployable. Oh, nice. I think she's starting to become one of the characters I'm going to like to have in my party once I get other things for her. That's one thing, I wish that the weapon skins actually gave some type of boost or stat boost or different weapons in general. It just like pretty much just color palette swaps. My dog was just snoring. He started to snore a bit and then he kind of barked a bit in his sleep. I wonder what dogs dream about. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the bullet hell for sure. Life drain, hell yeah. Let's see here, there's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. That was Jewel that had done that, so let's see what else we got here. Daisy Braddock and Yeti Raid Legion Lair. Reprise has been reverse engineering General Winter Technology South Moscow. Jewel and Red Card help Rama search for plague vaccine. Mysterious adversary speaks in football metaphors. Red Card proposes a catchy new team name. Oh my god, it was just like Hollywood coming up with franchise force. That's like the main operation, which I'm not going to do. I always do other agent operations first before I do that. I'm not going to deal with any of these other side things at the moment. Let me get with those. I want to see what's going on with the contracts online. Aspire contracts have been removed from the list. This is stuff that actually has nothing to do with multiplayer. You just send them out there and other players, I guess they do them or they get something, or I don't know how the frickin' thing works. And somehow you manage to get rewards from it too. It's almost like it's like people are working with you in a ways to be able to cause this to happen, to work out where you get these rewards and whatnot, and I guess they get the rewards as well. I don't know why this game didn't have multiplayer in it. I'm talking about local co-op and online co-op. I mean, with it being called Aegis of Mayhem, I don't know why they didn't include something like that. I figured that they would have done... It just seems like it makes sense to me, honestly. I mean, it's not any big deal to me, but for other people it might be. I mean, it would be kind of cool, though, for if any other friends of mine that managed to pick it up to be able to team up with them. I think that would be cool, but it's not a deal breaker for me, but for other people it might actually be. And I don't know, that might actually affect sales, I'm sure. Available. gonna go ahead and do them. Might as well make it public, because they sure is. There's only one other friend I think that may have this. I think with me, I believe, but I can't remember who it was. I don't even think they're online at the moment, anyways. Daily connected. Wait a minute here. View players. It's just, what the hell's going on? Okay, stop that. Stop it, game. Damn it. You're going on the fritz here. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this one. Alright. That's another cool thing. The game will also give you certain missions for you to have certain agents on, which I think is pretty cool. It gives you a chance to use agents that you probably wouldn't otherwise, and kind of see if you'll get into using them at a later point, which is really cool. Besides you just picking your own team, and of course going on solo missions too with certain agents. I think it's an interesting mixture. This is already on my games of the year list for sure, so at the end of the year when I do my top games of the year, this is going to be one of them for sure, because I've been having a blast with it.
They are sticking out nails to be hammered.
There's a few minor complaints, but nowhere near the amount to ever make me stop playing it or not like it.
I could have done this alone, you know.
Dolcezza, and let you have all the fun?
Fine, but what is Red Card doing here?
You're a team, no?
I don't remember that conversation.
No, I do not as well.
Don't be ridiculous. The three of us combined, we are the Baumgängerschwadet.
What? I have no idea what that was.
I definitely don't remember that conversation.
What about the bombshells?
Fine, I don't care. Let's just find the cure.
Oh shit. And that's one of the enemy's vehicles too. You son of a bitch! Damn it. There's another thing about the game. You have to use your vehicle to blow these up. You can't like use real weapons or something, which it wouldn't seem like you'd be able to, but I figured you'd at least be able to do some drive-bys or something with your weapon. Yeah! Blow up already! Dadgummit. Go in the safe! Go in the safe! Go in the car! Get in there! Get over there! Go! Thank you! Oh yeah! That's alright! Alright, now we go onward towards our next destination. I blew that up for the heck of it, but at least I still got something out of it, because it's probably going to rack up for me. Or maybe I'll get a trophy later on or something. I don't know why I keep holding that down for the freaking boost, because I gotta let the full thing fill up. Gotta let it fill up. What time is it? Okay. 1 a.m. I believe I am going to scan for the layer entrance. Scan. Where's, come on. Alrighty.
ID confirmed.
Okay, now we use the key card for entry.
Yeah, I got one of these interesting outfits for Rama.
They would have some sort of biometric security system. Retinal scanners, facial recognition, that sort of thing. These are the security measures you'd find for the penthouse level at a hotel casino. No wonder they needed to steal my father's research.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, usually I end up streaming for about an hour and a half, but considering it's kind of late, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, and then I'll continue back here tomorrow. I'll be doing something. The heck?
I suggest you pack up your cleats and forfeit, my friends. You are outmatched.
Who was that?
Haven't the faintest.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, good night, brother. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for now, and tomorrow night I think I'll jump on and start the stream back up once again. I don't know exactly what I'll be streaming, or if I'll be in the same spot, or if I'll end up being somewhere else, and I don't know why Roma looks like she's dancing. But anyways, yeah, it's one of those idle animations deal. But anyways, I need to go ahead and take a shower anyways, because I haven't done that today. So yeah, that's another reason for me getting off a little early. But anyways, I will end this like I always do. Later, taters. Let's get on out of here. Let's